blowing out my eardrums with all those words.
Right? God damn it, Rose, stop.
Anywho, welcome back, everybody.
Hey,
Thanks.
Hey,
thanks.
we made it.
2 in a row.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
One more, and we can call that a streak. Anyway, y'all want to play some D&D?
Oh yeah.
Wee.
More than I want Taco Bell.
More?
Yeah.
Well, picking up where we left off. The party, after being ambushed in the middle of the day by a bunch of horn hunters and or rogue bandits, unsure which yet, but you were ambushed and lost the head of the caravan, Grant. You captured one of the bandits alive, though very badly nut punted.
Mm.
You decided to figure out a plan to fly the horses and carts using a combination of tensor disc, fly spells, and reduce for enlarge to get your carts, horses, and people over the rock formation so you didn't have to double back through the canyon. Knowing the plan would take some time, Ravi, you spent some painstaking hours getting ridiculed by a old elderly gnome gentleman to learn this fly spell, while the rest of you took stock and prepared yourself for the next day. In the middle of the night, Valir, you were gut punched by a whirlwind as a rogue air elemental bursted into the camp, jumped the party, and woke you up. The battle ensued with not one but two of these air elementals. You were able to pretty quickly deal with them. But as they dissipated, Valir, just on the hint of the wind, the smell of burning like sandalwood kind of caught your nose. Familiar smell sent to you for the worship or adoration of the great old one of air that used to be used in the temple where you were trained. But not much else you could glean from that. Eventually, you were all able to get a good night's sleep. Woke up the next morning a little bit later than anticipated from the night before ruckus, but you were able to put your plan to motion, fly a bunch of horses and shrink a bunch of carts, and made your way past the rock slide. As you regathered yourselves, you pushed forward, and finally were able to, within an hour or so of your early morning, make your way out of this Hell's Valley, seeing open field and desert ahead of you, knowing you are just a few days away from Zephyral, your final destination, and with Peponus as your guide and the access to the map that Grant and now in Brial's possession have. You wake up this day ready to move, and just a few days left on your travels. Is there anything you wish to do as we pick up from there?
I'm gonna get the hell out of here.
I think mostly people were going to interrogate the one guy.
You do have him.
Oh yeah. I guess I'll commit my zone of truth to that.
Mm.
All right. So I guess the question is, would you be committing this interrogation in your cart on the road, or in when you guys are kind of grouping together to continue on your way, essentially, for with the rest of the caravan with you?
A little bit of breakfast and interrogation never hurt anybody. would you guys rather do it on the road?
I think we should interrogate them for more information before we hit the road.
Yes.
Yes.
As if I'd rather not have to waste time dragging him over the mountains.
Yeah, I'd rather kill him than commit resources to bring him with us. So
All right.
where is this little bastard?
He's in your possession. He is just currently sleeping, unconscious, a little bit of both. How would you like to proceed?
I'm gonna walk over to him and kick him.
You sure that won't kill him?
Ah!
Oh.
Oh,
Guess not.
oh God! Oh. Seems to be awake.
Morning, sweetheart. I'm kick him again.
Oh God! Oh, why is everything reverberating through my nuts? Oh, oh God! Oh, oh, what the fuck do you want?
I'm just gonna stare at him. I'm waiting for somebody else to say something. 'Cause I'm tempted to kick him in the balls again.
So, what group are you part of?
What?
Wait. I'm gonna kneel down next to him and slap him in the face a couple times. Wake up, sweetheart!
I'm fucking awake. What the fuck do you want? Oh God!
Look at me. You're gonna choose to tell the truth and nothing but the truth. Or I'm going to cut your balls off and feed them to you. Understand?
The
Be
fuck
an
did you just say?
intimidation check.
I'm gonna cast Zone of Truth. What'd you say, DM?
I have to give me an intimidation check,
Oh.
but I will also make my save. Attempt to.
10. Not terrible.
Cool. Everybody else that is within 10 feet of this interrogation, you can either choose to fail the save or all give me wisdom saving throws.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Oh wait, you guys should all be close enough to me.
I'm just gonna choose to fail this.
I will pass.
I choose to fail this. save.
So, did he pass or fail?
You have the feeling that he failed.
Nice. Alright. He can't lie to us. I'll give him a little pat on the head. Question away.
I ask again. What group are you part of?
We don't really go by, but we're a group of bandits. We work out of the caverns up the way.
The mercenaries?
Horn hunters?
We don't really like that word.
Don't like the word mercenary or don't like the term horn hunter?
Mercenaries. Mercenaries, fine.
Yes, of course, Horn Hunter would be way too accurate.
We do other things.
Like kill our friend?
I mean,
Friend's a bit strong of a. Yeah, but yeah, yeah.
Our our acquaintance, perhaps.
Ooh.
Regardless, how many of you were there before you confronted us?
we came here with a contingent of 8 or 9. 9? 9.
This is just out loud because I don't remember. How many did we kill besides him? Since he's how many were there? 8 total, right?
You killed 7.
We
One
killed
got
7, and we have him.
What?
Oh yeah, one got away. Okay.
Oh, right.
Seven's fine.
So just the 9 of you. You weren't working with anyone else.
I mean, we work with plenty of others. It's just we only had 9 here for the mission.
Who gave you the mission?
And who were your targets?
I mean, the boss sent us down here. He told us that he got intel that a group was heading through here with a couple of tieflings with them, and sent us down to, you know, break some rocks and, well, you know.
Hunt.
Take out horns, eh?
I'm gonna pull my dagger out and just wave it in front of his face.
I mean, look, you might as well fucking kill me. I'm dead anyway.
We'll
Yeah,
get to that.
yeah,
We just
you'll-
need information first.
Your boss is killing people for failing these missions.
Not so much failing, but I understand at least enough to know where this is going.
Yeah, but you don't know how long I can keep you alive for, with your parts missing.
And there is something worse than death.
I could eat you.
Not you, 7.
Try
Oh,
Armon.
We do have the ability to heal you, bring you close to death, and then heal you again, and then bring you close to death, and then heal you again, for as long as we like. I also do have a spell I've been wanting to try out on a corpse, but we'll get to that.
Our group has a very large healing pool.
You said that not so much as failing. Do you mean that? Who was your target? Was Grant your target?
No, I mean, honestly, the guy. With like any of these missions, it's bring back the tieflings, preferably alive, but if they can't, then, other way. He looked important, so we figured we'd take him out and might cause a little bit of panic. Was not prepared for you all to be very organized, and whatever the hell that guy did, he points at Suji.
Why would they want the tieflings alive?
Tieflings are worth more when they're alive.
How much is she worth?
Pentaf.
Well, I can't
admit it,
ask.
mate. You're not curious at all, Zaishori?
Just a question.
Bro, she's about to kill all y'all.
She's gonna kill all of us anyway, but that's
I
besides
mean,
the
this
point.
is kind of the perfect time to know the value of a horn.
Yes, exactly. What what would they have paid? What would your cut have been?
I guess trying to turn me in. What's happening here?
Just no, obviously not. Ah, damn it! I'm in the zone of truth. No, no.
Sorry, we have a lot of money. We have so much money.
You are
You
brave.
realize
Said
you're not
generational wealth.
Suji. You realize you're not magically compelled to truth. You can simply be silent.
Lots of money.
I mean, alive to the right buyer. 40, 50 thou.
That's a bit more than I was expecting.
A little bit.
What's your cut? What do you get if the job succeeds?
I mean, we've never brought. Well, I haven't been part of a party that brought one back alive before. If we just bring back horns for a party of 9, one set, we probably each take 6, 7,000, depending.
Oh, it's 50,000 just for the horns, give or take. Huh? How much is she worth alive?
Jeez.
Relax. I'm going somewhere with this. Relax. You talk.
Like I said, as far as I know, between 40 to the right buyer, 40, 50,000.
Alive.
Yeah.
And now, about this boss of yours. If, hypothetically, you were to walk to this hideout base, wherever you call yourselves home, with a live captive tiefling, would that get you straight to the big boss?
I mean, probably.
Good to know. We could all take a moment then, as I kind of just look to everyone, to step out of the zone of truth and out of the room for a moment.
I'm glad at least one of you fucking realized what I was going, where I was going with this.
That's where I figured you were going. I was thinking along the same lines.
Is I sure there's a plan?
Is everyone willing to go, or is anyone going to stay here? I want to go discuss this with the group.
I'm just gonna make sure he's real tied up.
Okay.
And then head out with you.
Okay. So as soon as everyone's outside, look, I know this is going to add a bit of trouble for us, but we did specifically talk about taking these guys out. Now, granted, we have other things to do first, of course, but my thinking is, with the use of a contract, we can enforce something on him to get him to help in exchange for his life. He believes we're going to kill him regardless, and admittedly, that's what I assumed we were doing. But if he could be useful, we could take advantage of it. What do you think?
Staring at Zaishori.
Yeah.
Yes, Zaishori, if you want him dead, I'm not going to make any qualm about it.
Nah. I want to keep him.
So we keep him prisoner until all this is done? Then act
Yep.
accordingly?
Yes.
I mean, how much value do you think we really get from him? He's a random mercenary.
Let's make sure he knows exactly how to get back to the base, or if he was reliant upon one of the others to do so. Assuming he knows, that's all we really need. Even if the plan goes tits up, we fight.
Let's make that really clear in the contract.
We'll have to, we've got time on the road to work it out.
Yeah. I mean, it'll be also good to know if there's other ways to get to where we need to. I'm sure I don't know, maybe they dug tunnels or something like that, and they know the place better than we do, especially if they're able to sneak around us.
We also need to know their numbers. One of them escaped. Who knows how many can come back?
Right, he did say there were more.
All right, we're committed. Spells a ticking.
Right.
Alright.
Walk back in, put my dagger away. It's your lucky day. You're not going to die. Yet, anyway. But at least not by us, provided that you decide to maybe sign a contract and work with us. What do you say?
Give me a persuasion check.
I'm just gonna throw in a little remark. I doubt you have much loyalty to those who employed you. It sounds like it was simply a money thing.
And hell, depending on what we get out of it, might be able to send you off with a little package, huh?
And I whisper to Ravi, does that make us horn hunters?
I think it does, Suji. I think it does. That's a good one. I like that.
Uno reverse carding the Horn Hunters.
Yeah. Oh, you thought you were the hunter, did you?
I'm skeptical, but listening. Why did I say that out loud?
You get used to it.
We can hammer out the specifics later, but the long and short of it is, first and foremost, do you know where you would be going afterwards? Do you know where the base that your mercenary company is using? Huh?
Yes.
You know how to get there exactly.
Yes.
Okay? So, regardless of the specifics, once our current journey is all said and done, you will be helping us to infiltrate the organization.
No.
Why not?
That seems bad for me.
Is that any worse than death?
What
You
if we
seem-
got you safe passage out of the waste afterwards?
Mm.
Sounding better for me.
Well, either your boss kills you, and we let you go and your boss kills you. You stay with us and we kill you. Or you help us and we keep you alive, provided you don't get killed by any of the fighting later. But before we get to that, how many people are back at the base, minus your 7 buddies that are dead and one that is also unconscious?
So okay, I have. See, there is another possibility that I think I'm. If you lose, I die.
If you refuse to help, you die anyway. At least you have a chance at surviving. And if we lose, we die. Then you get your revenge. And you get to be the hero that brought the douchebags that killed all your buddies back to the base for revenges. No?
No, boss wouldn't see it that way. He'd just kill me for bringing you there.
Well, we better win then. And I think based on what you witnessed outside, we'll have a proper chance.
I'll just do whatever that shit I did to you guys to them.
That is compelling. Why am I saying this out loud? I'm inclined to say maybe.
There's a really good chance you'll live.
Yeah, we already made a similar arrangement with someone else who tried to kill us earlier. And he's having a wonderful time.
I drive the horses now. I give out potions.
He's got 2 jobs.
I'm gainfully employed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taken care of.
I can just see Nikolai just going like, "Hi."
From the
I'll-
back
I'll-
row.
I will literally flick a gold coin to Nikolai.
I love how he inadvertently he's become like a pet.
Yeah, yeah. By the way, when he tried to kill us, we crossed the ocean to find him.
It's true, they did. I was here.
He thought he had seen The Last of Us and everything. It was great.
He still doesn't know about the tracking. Oh wait, I'm in the zone of truth. I can't. Is the bandit that we captured sweating at all? Any type of precipitation on?
Give me a perception or insight check.
Nikolai doesn't even know about the ship yet, does he?
Oh shit! I guess he doesn't. Wait, no, we didn't tell him.
No?
They didn't.
DM, can I try to intimidate him?
You can certainly try. What are you doing?
Just letting him know and taking out my greatsword that I have absolutely every reason to kill him on the spot right now.
She's showing restraint. Look at her. She wants to kill you so badly.
I pull out the horn that's like in the bag of holding.
Yeah, that last group, they all ended up on pikes.
Oh yeah, I forgot we did that.
They did.
Did you come across that?
Give me an intimidation check with advantage.
So is he sweating at all?
I mean, a little bit. It's hard to tell. I mean, it's a hot morning, but
So
yeah.
it's not so much about that. It's just every little droplet I want to shape water and turn it into ice on.
Wait, what even
Every
is
every
he?
couple seconds.
Is he human?
He does appear to be human. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Look, look. You don't have to keep threatening me. I already understand the situation. Yeah. I mean, okay. Yes, I will. If it means I have a chance to not die, and you can get me honestly as far away from the waste in Theris as possible, yeah, sure. I will do what I can.
Took you long enough. What's your name?
Never think I get to names. Just assume you're gonna kill them all.
Roach's notes, my little murder hobo.
We do have a propensity for murder, so it's understandable.
It's true.
When things try to kill us, we just kill them and move on, dude.
Yeah, well, yeah, self-defense.
Bastion.
Bastion or Sebastian?
Just
Bastion.
Bastion. Not fancy enough for a sub in front of it.
Fair. Do you have a family name? Or are you just Bastion?
I'm a merc that grew up in the waste, man.
Gotcha. All right, Bastion. Welcome to the rest of your life.
Just for now. We'll write up the contract and bring it to you as soon as possible. After that, it's just going to be about the waiting game for you until we've handled our business.
You can hang out with Nikolai.
One more thing. What are the discs that turned me off?
Oh, yeah. That's kind of important, huh? Good job, Seven.
Yeah. I was waiting because your questions were more important, but this was.
Oh,
No, I think your questions are more important than any of this shit.
yeah, that's an important question, Seven.
Oh,
I'm sorry, the what?
Ravi, the thing.
Yeah, this thing, and I reach into the bag and I pull it out. You shot this at him. It temporarily disabled him.
Nothing we shot.
You're sure?
Unless somebody else in the party was holding out. I've never seen anything like that before.
How many of you came?
He said 9.
9.
Okay.
Interesting.
And about how many back at the base, you said?
He didn't.
I know he did.
Depending on, depending on who's out on a mission, 15 or so.
And how strong is your big boss man?
I mean, I've seen him fight a Bahir by himself.
It's cute.
DM, just to confirm, that's one of the things we just fought, right? So,
Big
That's
boys.
the big lizard with the lightning pouch.
yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn. Bastion, is it? Have you encountered any wind elementals in your travels? Well, seeing that you were born around here, have you ever encountered any?
I'm by the context of the two words, I'm assuming it means a thing made of air. I've not
Yes.
familiar. Yeah, no, nothing like that around here. Bahirs, basilisks, the occasional, bullet. Um, weird clown thing once.
Circus.
Don't you worry about that. They're all dead now.
Thought they were all dead to begin with.
Well,
Oh, mm.
They
Extra dead.
stayed dead this
extra
time.
dead. Hopefully, they stay that way this time.
Huh.
Okay.
Neat.
And another thing. Now, yeah, take out the note I found in one of them. Does this belong to your boss or anybody in your group?
Got him. Looks at the note. I mean, the penmanship is far too nice to be any of the fuck holes that usually run with us. We mostly write in chicken scratch and short, code words.
Have you seen this handwriting before anywhere?
I can't say I have. Again, I'm not really the in charge type. Uh, I don't really get usually the missions. It's usually someone, one of the one of the lieutenants usually grabs the group and just says, "Hey, we're going on a mission," and a bunch of people suit up and head out.
Okay, above your pay grade. Gotcha. All right.
I'm glad we could come to an arrangement. Bastion, we'll write up the terms of the agreement. Come back to you with them as soon as we can.
And he'll definitely spell Crowan right. Shit, why did I say that?
We always do a cursory spell check these days.
Yeah, we do.
All right. Is there anything else you wish? I would say, Vincent, you're probably approaching last minute or so of your zone of truth.
Yeah, I got nothing. I had questions. I don't care anymore. I don't remember. We got most of the info we needed. Is there anything else we could think of that's about their base, their hideout, any booby traps?
Name of their
I
boss.
mean that's
The name of his lieutenant?
Name of his boss could be good information.
Yeah.
Maybe at least something to potentially relate to the tieflings. Not that I expect much, but
Yeah, at least we could find info about him. We could even ask old JJ about him. Perhaps he has info. If the boss has been around a long time.
we'll make sure we collect some information. We're not just going to blindly charge into their camp.
Got it.
we do kind of typically do that.
Yes, I know, but the man just said his boss single-handedly fought a Bahir. I'm not saying I'm scared of someone with such capabilities. I just mean we need to be prepared before we waltz in there, especially if he's got another 14 associates for us to fight.
I'm sure that there's some tieflings that are willing to take up arms for the cause. I'm not sure how many would leave the city on a regular occasion, but I'm sure there's some warrior types that would be more than willing to assist us.
I hope you're right. I respect the optimism because I get the whole, it's part of the journey thing, but doesn't seem there's many tieflings willing to defend their own out here.
So sure he probably would.
I know she would.
She could rally the troops. You'd be like Braveheart.
What?
I heard of that play. I know there's a lot of important things you want to do once we get to Zaishori, but I think Vinteth's right. Maybe you could rally the troops a bit. Get some of the others to come when it's finally time to go handle this.
It's not a bad idea.
None of my ideas are bad ideas.
Let's be honest.
Seven stares at him.
This won't fix things forever. If there's a demand for horns from whomever, then people will follow looking to hurt tieflings who make this journey. It's just, of consequence. That said, if this guy has been established for this long, disrupting the organization, killing him, could give the tieflings a respite for some time.
Yep. Gotta find out what is Zafarel even doing about this. It's kind of odd. But I agree.
I know you're just a guy that collects the horns, but do you have any idea what they do with the horns? Do they just display them, or they use it as like a magical ingredient?
Beats the hell out of me. That's
Vince
not a
had-
request.
Vinteth, somewhere inside of you, I'm sure you could speculate as to why.
Yeah, I could speculate a bunch of reasons. But then he said beats the hell out of him, and I wanted to hit him. I guess he saw me flinch.
DM, I have a question for you.
I potentially have an answer.
So, when it comes to contracts in this world, I understand the nature of magic, blah, 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 and very stringent terms and all the good stuff.
Yeah.
But I can't think if we've had a situation where we were essentially contracting for someone's life. Now, I know we're in the waste where there are no laws, which adds another kind of weird aspect to this. But I'm generally curious, like under normal circumstances, if that sort of thing is legal. Like, or would we have to pay him? Would we have to give him some gold just so technically speaking, this is some sort of exchange versus, hey, you're going to be coming with us as our captive, and we are contractually obligated to release you and not kill you once you have accomplished this thing for us. So,
No, I mean that type of contract is it's not common in everyday life, but yeah, there are contracts for we won't murder you. That's usually what like laws of city, like not murdering civilians and things like that. But as long as it is written word, it is considered to be binding. Now, who and what would actually, reinforce that law if you were to kill this man and nobody knows about the contract? That is up to you guys to decide.
gotcha. But not that we would do this, but theoretically, if he did all this and then we still kept him captive, that's something that we can deal with consequences for. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if we can make the agreement, then we can make the agreement. I just wanted to be sure before we did this, and then we get back like, what do you mean his life? You can't do that. We're just like, what? What?
Wait, so yeah, hypothetically, if we kill him anyway, like who's gonna hold us accountable other than like, oh, we go to Vergabung, but like the only other party that's involved is dead already. Matter? I don't know. Would there be some kind of divine fucking retribution? Like, you told him my contract. You let him live. Smite.
It's a good question. I mean, I think at the end of the day, I think we put in the contract that we're gonna let him live. We let him live. That's simple,
Well, yeah.
right?
We're people of our word for the most part.
Yeah.
Try to be.
So your friend mentioned that you had a very vast healing pool.
Oh, did you want to be healed?
Uh, just my testicles.
I don't think we ever agreed to heal you. We didn't say you didn't have to suffer until the time of fighting comes.
That is very fair. I threw it out there because your friend was very open about the fact that you had a vast healing pool. So I just figured I'd ask.
You know what? And I am going to say, fine, as a show of good faith, I just walk over to him with the dullest face I can. Feel better. And I wave the hand non-enthusiastically. I'm going to give him a first level healing word.
I was gonna suggest that Suji, since he's the one who told him we have so much healing available, just give him a few good berries and have him squish them on his balls, since that seems to be
Oh, I
the
forgot
problem.
I was literally thinking of doing that, like just handing him and be like, respect the schmear.
Oh my gosh.
You know, that does sound better. You can get some direct contact with the good berries.
All right, we've done this shtick long enough. What else would you
Yeah.
guys like to do?
Oh my
That's
gosh.
it for me. I don't know
Yeah, I'm done with him.
if anyone else has anything, but I'm good.
I'm good.
He's not dying today. He's not getting buried. He's not getting eaten
Nope. We have another
or
captive.
impaled. Yeah.
Kind of.
Well, Nikolai has become like a pet.
Yeah, that's why I say yeah, kind of. Like we technically don't even have one captive. Nikolai is
Yeah,
I'll say the only
he's like
living
fucking
captive
happy to
of
be
the
with us now.
Somewhere in a different conversation, Nikolai is talking like, I'm like an intern now. Like I kind of help the group. Just-
He gets fed. He gets safety. He occasionally gets money.
it's
Mhm.
honestly more than I was making at the last gig. So honestly, it's not
Oh.
terrible.
I think we
Yeah.
forget how much a gold piece can be sometimes.
And they trust me. They genuinely do. Look at all these potions I have. I could just go sell these, but instead I help them in combat.
Yeah.
I do appreciate his enthusiasm.
All he remembers that we crossed the fucking ocean
Mhm.
and found him somehow. Accidentally, but we found him.
We even brought him to a circus one time.
Yeah, we took him on a nice play date.
What's the other guy's name? Sven?
Lawrence.
Lawrence.
Sven's the guy from the Schmidt.
Yeah.
best.
Oh, that's right. That
There
Tim,
was-
another guy.
But yeah, once we wake up in the morning and we're done interrogating this guy, I am ready to. Robbie's ready to get this show on the road.
Yeah.
I mean, we're up. That's our morning. I guess
Yeah.
let's grab some breakfast and figure out this bullshit plan of yours.
Fast forward. We already did the bullshit plan. So this
Oh.
was
Yeah, yeah,
pre
yeah.
bullshit plan. Talked, had the conversation, met up with Sunny in the group, did a bunch of reduced and larges and flies and whoop. Other stuff.
All right, nice. We're fucking out of here.
Nikolai, show him the ropes, please.
Well, he's already pretty well tied up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't.
How many spell slots did we use?
I think for you, you only had to blow the fly. You used the fly and the tensor's disc that I put in the ring the prior day. For me, it's all on my sheet.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think you would to blow any others unless I'm.
No, I
forgetting
think you
something.
just used the Ring of Spell story because that was all you were contributing, and then
Yeah.
Sunny and Ravi and Suji turning into a pelican took care of the rest.
Were those first level spells?
Third and
I had to
first?
burn. I think. Yeah, I'm pulling up my sheet now. If you're curious, one sec. I had to burn 3 seconds and 2/3, so I am pretty tapped for the depth.
Yeah,
Is
the fly,
Tensor is 2 or 1?
Tensor's a 1.
Yeah.
So
And Fly?
fly is a third level spell. So you could have, you can refill the ring once you get a chance. And like a first level, whatever the other first level spell in there you wanted. So it's the same as usual. Like, just check my spell list if there's a first level you want.
Okay. I just want to go back to Spirit Guardians and I think Firebolt.
Spirit Guardians, because the ring had to be full today, you would have to get Vinteth to spend a spell today to put it back into the ring.
Okay, I'll wait till tonight. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
with a new ward in tow. You've all made it out of Hell's Valley and have the desert in front of you. As you exit, the caravan kind of comes to a stop for a moment. You see at the head of the front cart, Brial, now taking more of a active front, trying to take over the place of Grant, who is now lost to you all. You see she has pulled out a map and is kind of conversing with it. So you are out of the cavern into the valley, out of the valley into the more open desert. The caravan has stopped for a moment as Brial is kind of looking at the map. If if any of you would like to do anything in this moment, let me know. If not, we will push forward.
Somebody wanted to see the map. Here's your chance while it's out, guys.
What are we looking at?
Brielle's looking at the map. I know you or somebody wanted to see the map.
Oh, she showed it to us already.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, then I don't give a fuck. We cruising.
So you pause here for a few moments. You see she eventually rolls the map back up, signals to the other carts and the rest of you, and you continue on your way. The next couple hours go a little uneventful. You watch as the mountain range behind you starts to shrink in the distance until it is smaller and smaller on the horizon and eventually disappears behind. I would like. It's got perception checks for everybody, just so I can get those.
Oops.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ravi,
Oh,
Vinteth, and Saishori, you can either do yours with advantage or let your familiar and or steed do theirs separate. Your choice.
I'm always gonna have Tinkers do his thing.
Oh, I can let Draconis do it?
Yeah, or he can give you advantage. Your choice.
Take my thing go.
Ooh.
Oh.
I see it all.
Drink the ethereal potion. We're doomed.
16 for Tinkers.
All right. So, as you continue on your way at a not a breakneck speed, but a little bit more of that casual, traveling pace. Things things are very uneventful as the midday sun is peeking through in places through the heavy, dust covered canopy, and you can still feel again the light breeze on the ground that you know is a deadly maelstrom above you, which is why airship travel is unwise. As you continue onward, Valir,
Yep.
you are always used to keeping your head on swivel and keeping your eyes peeled for potential danger, potential, in-depth problems. Um, as you're traveling along, you're feeling like the normal, ricketiness of the cart and the travel of the camels that are pulling. Something catches your attention. Through the monotony, through the constant, little bumps and shakes of the cart as it like runs over a rock or hits a patch of rough earth or sand. you start to feel a tremble in the ground. Faint at first. You feel it and you almost brush it off, like, oh, it was just, a patch of earth or something, or shift of a plate or something. A few moments go by, you feel it again. You feel the cart kind of not necessarily like get pushed to the side, but you can definitely feel the cart shake a little bit, almost like either a localized earthquake or just the ground is definitely moving beneath the cart.
Okay. Do I feel it's just like the earth doing that itself, or do I have a sense if it's like a creature or something underneath us?
I think in this moment it is hard for you to say.
Okay. uh, everybody, I don't know what exactly is causing this, but I'm feeling the cart getting pushed. It feels like a small earthquake. I'm not sure if that's the earth or a creature, but just be on the lookout. Just be alert. I don't know if we want to keep going or want to stop to see what this is, but
Where is it coming from? Like, is it just from everywhere, or is it like a particular direction?
Well, he's feeling it from the cart. While
Oh,
you're
just directly underneath.
as he says, say sure. So you're traveling along on Draconis, and you can feel, as you're hearing Valir say this, you can. It's like Draconis kind of in your head. It's like, huh, that was odd. Yeah, no, I felt it too. It's kind of like a maybe an earthquake or as he's continuing that, Saishori, you can see in the ground ahead of you. You are able to catch it just in time. You pull on the reins on Draconis as he jumps to the side. You watch as bursting out of the ground and the earth, a giant creature jumps out.
gosh.
Yay! I drop us in.
Is it a graboid? We in tremors right now?
Everybody.
Well, good
Everybody!
luck. Good luck, everybody, because you're getting cantrips from me.
Sunny!
Don't move. He's got an RC car and some dynamite.
Nice.
I love those movies.
This guy.
Oh, Tremors. The first Tremors is great.
It's like the floor is lava movie essentially. Like it's ridiculous.
Even worse.
Roll20 is not cooperating. 1 moment.
Oh, where's the graboids?
Fresh.
What car is Bastion in?
One of your cards, I would presume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna yell to him and ask him if he's ever encountered this before.
What is this thing? Mister, I grew up in the West as a mercenary.
Sorry. Just need to set all you fuckers. Let me pull all of you fuckers over to my map.
There we go.
Oh, new map. New map.
Let you all roll some initiative.
Mapja.
Get all of you back into the right spots. Nicola, nope. That's not what I want you. The front.
Bro, my initiative rolls this entire campaign have been complete dog shit. I think I've had one above a fucking 10.
Where's my icon? 17.
And you all
Ooh,
should have had a long
I
rest.
needed that 8 real bad.
Anybody who didn't reset their HP on their tokens, make sure you do that because you did get a long rest.
Oh yeah, good call. Oh, oops.
2, 3, 4, 6, beautiful.
Oh, no,
Ascending
15.
order. Sweet, sweet, sweet.
Oh yeah, all my long rest abilities are back. Yep, at least we got that.
Cool, cool, tight, tight.
Oh, I have a random question for you, Roach.
I have
Could-
an awesome answer.
Could this morning have counted for the purposes of a short rest for me using my arcane recovery on any of those spells or no?
I would allow it.
Okay. That works. Thank you.
Bam, that goes there. You're here because you jumped out of the way. Cool, cool, tight. Here. All right. Initiative is in. Let's go ahead and throw that bad boy on there.
It is a worm, yes.
Yep. Yes. Our very own Tremors. So excited.
Yeah, you watch as erupting from the ground, Saishiro, you're able to pull on Draconis just quick enough that you two kind of skid to a stop as the earth erupts in front of you. You watch towering 5, 10, 15, almost 30 feet up into the air.
Ooh.
This large purple worm just emerging from the ground, turning back down. You see this large toothy maw, an open gaping mouth looking down at you, preparing to strike. Suji.
Wait, I'm the start.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking confused right now.
He's like, I'm not prepared.
You are also still driving the cart. So keep that
Huh.
in mind if you would like to stop.
How does it work if like I cast a spell and like continue riding the cart?
You can do that. The cart will just keep moving on the initiative that the cart's move on. If you do not give it the action to stop.
That's fine. I'll summon some bears.
You're just feeding the worm, bro. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Bear snacks.
You distract him with some snacks. He can have a little bear as a treat.
I'll go with the 2 bears.
Hey, worm, look at this bear.
Boom, boom. Those are black bears. No, the other.
These are the large bears, right?
Yeah. I know. Brown bears. Yeah. And then they'll start swinging. To start with 2d20s with +6s. Not have it on good screen. 23 hit and
23 does
15.
hit.
Does 15 hit?
15. 15 misses.
Yeah, sure. So this is D8 plus 4. Live damage. And they're going with the claw.
Go for it.
16 hit.
16 also misses.
Okay. But 24 will hit for 2d6. 12 damage.
Nice.
Get that worm, bear.
Get him.
And so I have no control of movement unless I use action, right? Of the cart.
On the cart's turn, you can tell me if which way you are attempting to. You can, for an action, you can either tell it to stop or you can, like, move it like faster. So like giddy up the horses.
Yeah.
So, but if you are just letting it take its normal action, it would just move its speed on the cart's turn in whichever direction you're trying to push it. So if you want it to go, you can tell me like, I want it to go further, north, or just keep going straight, or whatever.
I wanted to like just for when it comes up, circle the worm and try to stop. Or
Okay.
if I can make it stop, just circle the worm a bit.
Gotcha. So you could take its action to do a wide berth and come back towards that continue straight.
Yeah.
Cool. Easy enough. And your turn, Suji?
Yep.
Ravi.
Yep. Am I able to poke my head out this way?
Yeah. It's easy enough.
Okay. I will poke my head out and oh, look at that ugly thing. I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at it.
Go for it.
16 with
16
almost
misses.
oof. So I didn't even get my min damage. Hold on. 10, 20, 30. Nope, not close enough. Okay. That's my turn. Or obviously I'll be in the cart.
Clear.
Oops. Oh, I'm right there. Yeah, I'm popping that off. And
Give me an acrobatics check, just for my own sanity.
okay.
Easy enough. You step off of the moving cart, do a nice barrel roll
Oh, right.
onto
It's
your
moving.
feet to keep moving, to then move faster than the cart because dope monk shit.
Yes, sir. Let's see. Now I'm going to close to it, and we whacking.
20 definitely hits.
Sweet.
14, and what kind of damage you throwing on there?
Go with ice damage.
Ice damage. Cool.
And then I'm gonna try to use my stunning strike on it.
Stunning strike. Constitution saving throw for me. That is only a 10.
That does not.
Damn.
save.
Stunned it?
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
It has been stunned.
And then. Alright. So, second attack.
Yep, with advantage.
There.
20 definitely hit.
Definitely
Turn up
needed
your
that advantage.
15. Not bad. All right. Your second attack.
Alright. Going to use Fury Blows. Kraken, hopefully.
Yeah, 29. 16 damage. Bad.
Are my attacks all advantage or just the first one?
All of them. He
All of
is
them?
stunned until your next turn.
Yep.
Yeah, Stunning Strike's kind of busted.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous when you hit it.
Not
Nice.
bad. All right. You come over, you jump out of the cart, you roll, you get up, you walk over to Saishori, who you see is currently pulling Draconis back. You watch two bears are mauling at this large purple worm that's towering out of the ground. You go over, you crack it once. As you hit it, you watch as that ice starts to form around like the base where it's coming out of the ground. It almost stops moving. Like it was still perpetuating, like propelling itself upward. And you almost like catch it, and you watch as it starts to freeze in place as you crack it once, twice, three, four times, and it just is locked in place as that ice is like locking around that the exit wound essentially of where it came out of the dirt and holding it there. That was a good turn.
Yeah, quick question.
Yeah.
Because I know my Crossroads had that other ability.
Mm-hmm.
Does it say that if the creature fails to saving throw for sudden strike 3 times in a row, does that mean I will have to cast sudden strike 2 more times on it?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, good to know. I think that'd be it.
Yeah, that's for the. I'm just double checking. Yeah, that's the second part, right?
Of what?
Of his ability. Cool. Got it. Cool. All right, that brings us to 7.
Seven's gonna rage and jump off the cart.
All right, give me an acrobatics check.
All right. 15.
That is enough.
Yay.
Mm.
15, 20, 25, 30. And we got our claws out. I'm gonna swing.
Mhm.
Do I get advantage too or no?
You certainly do.
Hell yeah. 27.
27 definitely hits.
All right. This
Easy
second
done.
attack. A crit.
Nice.
For a lot.
Yep.
17 plus 8 is 25 plus 2 for rage is 27.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then we get one more because the claws did in fact hit. The 17 hit.
17 misses.
Ah. Well, there we go.
So yeah, just 7. You whoop, leap out of the cart, hit the ground with a in place, and just start sprinting towards as your claws extend. You rake into this thing once, twice. The third time, as you go to rake into it, you almost like you catch hide and a little bit of where that ice is like freezing it over, and you're just unable to make purchase. But you watch as you put a couple of good grooves into its gut.
Hell yeah. Seven's so
Sure.
happy.
I'm casting Branding Smite,
All right.
and I'm just gonna bonk. Whoops.
26 definitely hits.
Here, one moment.
Is base sword 14 damage.
Okay, gonna reroll that one. Oh my gosh! And then I'm gonna do my regular smite. Jesus.
Eighteen, 18, 23, 30 damage.
And then I'm bonking again.
Oh.
Jeez.
Once more with advantage. Once more total. There we go. 17, that's max damage. Jesus.
Hell yeah.
Oh wait, I think this is a.
Branding Smite's only one, so it'd just be a regular smite if you wanted to add that.
Okay, let me reroll one of those.
Okay, so just a first level smite on top of that.
You know what? Let's make it second level.
Sure.
Oh my gosh!
Stop it.
What the fuck?
Bruh.
17, 24.
I took all the bad rolls for everybody.
29, 32.
Holy fuck.
Cool. End of your turn, Saishori, or you want to stay there?
I'll stay here.
Cool. Vinted.
All right, for Zoth purposes, can we say that he stayed on 7 when 7 made his move?
Sure.
Yeah.
Give me a acrobatics check for Zoth, though.
What's that plus his dex? So D20 plus his dex.
Yep.
17.
He's just hanging on, claws and all.
I'm gonna second level or third level inflict wounds through Zoth.
Nice.
That's with advantage, right? Yeah.
It certainly is.
Hell yeah. 19.
19 hits.
All right, and I need another 2d10, I believe. Yeah, 2d10. Another 17.
Nice.
Now the question, this is what I was asking like a long time ago. We never brought it up. Can I channel divinity through him since it's a melee spell attack?
Does it just say when you hit with a melee spell attack?
Yeah. Just any kind of melee attack, I believe.
Well, it depends on if it says specifically a melee attack or a melee spell attack, because they are different. Melee attack would imply a weapon, essentially.
Yeah, it just says melee attack.
Yeah, so it would only be like your hammer.
But I thought we went over this and it was like melee spell attacks count as a melee attack because it's melee.
I don't believe so.
I remember looking it up and people argued that it was, but
Don't you dare deny the fucking DM.
Wait, I'm sorry. So wait, he doesn't get. I'm sorry. He doesn't get advantage.
No. Channel Divinity Touch of Death is when I hit a creature with a melee attack. But when I looked it up, they included melee spell attacks because it's also a melee attack.
Gotcha.
DM's gonna research. Also, by the way, I put in Thursday chat. I've had like D&D combat music in the background as like a Spotify jam. Anybody has Spotify? Can't do it for stream, but I can do it for us.
Oh, okay. Wait, you got like I'll check it out.
Because didn't I literally like do this the other day when I like touch it, like inflict wound to the nuked last week?
I will allow it, but for future it is under advisement.
All right.
Because
Yeah.
I am also getting conflicting results. So for now, I shall allow it, and then I will put it under further review.
Gotcha.
So next time,
Channeling Divinity plus 19 necrotic damage.
Vintef,
Yeah.
how do you want to do this?
Hey.
I want Zoth to just stick his paw out and scratch him, and then the dark red and black goes all the way up the worm and he splits in half.
All right. So as this thing is being locked in place by this ice and this shots from Valir, it's getting clawed and bitten at by bears. I assure you, catch it twice with your giant greatsword, and you watch as divine energy radiates off of it. 7, you get in close and hit it with a couple of quick claws. And 7, as your last claw misses, just on the tip of one of like the claws of it, Zoth is just hanging off of it, and he just scratches into the side. You watch as that necrotic energy just radiates off of it. This small crack in this otherwise completely ripped apart 5-foot section of this worm. Like, you guys have just beat the shit out of its midsection. As you watch as that necrotic energy kind of like radiates through the worm, just up its frozen in place parts, as it just kind of rips open. Blood and viscera spill out as it just comes crashing. Pulling a D4 to see which way this crashes.
Oh.
Oh.
Suji, can you give me a dexterity saving throw for a bear?
I think he's MIA right now.
All right, I'm going to roll a dexterity saving throw for a bear, unless somebody else wants to take the responsibility for this bear dying.
No.
No.
No, I thought the worm was going to eat the bear. Now it might just crush the bear. I'm still amused.
Fair enough. Dex save for a bear. That actually passes.
Hey.
Yogi Nimble.
That bear takes 4 points of bludgeoning damage
Ow.
to this bear over here. As the worm just splits in half, is raining viscera down upon all of you, and just starts to tilt over. You watch as the bear just like looks up and like is able to scurry out of the way, just barely gets like a leg caught under the large crashing worm.
Just barely.
Just barely. Vincent, anything else on your turn?
I was gonna, if it didn't die, I was gonna bonus spiritual weapon, but no, we're good.
Cool.
Mentally, this is off. I'm like, nice.
Worm went.
Good job, Zol. You killed it. I'm fully giving all the credit to Zoth.
I knew you would.
You did it, Zolf.
You did.
And which card is like the bandit that we captured? And did we get his name?
Bastion.
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 Yep. He is in one of your 2 cards. I would allow you to decide which one.
I'd assume it's with Vintef, but
Yeah.
I just yell out, Fashion, how long that take? 4, 5 seconds?
We should go.
Why
We should
more
go.
of his
Are there
friends
more?
coming?
Yeah. Never said I had a
There's more! Let's fucking go!
That was a babe.
Oh,
Big.
that was a
No.
baby. Oh boy.
Load it up.
Can we dash?
Oh man.
The music sync was perfect.
Anywho, let's.
It's one more. Oh no,
Yeah.
that's the one that fell.
Oh no, this is the new one.
Ah,
He's bigger.
No, why?
As it rips out of the ground, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna bite a bear. Let's eat this bear. I did. Alright, that definitely hits the bear. The bear takes 22 points of piercing damage.
And is it the same bear that got hurt before?
Other bear.
Gotcha.
And please give me a dexterity saving throw.
Is +0 dex. These need to be merged real quick, but let me roll a d20.
8. Oh, watch as the bear gets swallowed.
Jeez.
I knew it was gonna eat the bear. Fuck. Sebastian, we should run, yeah?
Yeah, probably, yeah. Next, for my next trick, I am going to make an attack against Draconis.
No.
oh no. Draconis.
That is definitely gonna hit.
Am I falling off this horse?
Might be getting swallowed with the horse.
Piercing. So Draconis takes 16 points of piercing damage. And he needs to make what's this? Constitution saving throw. So Shuri, can you please give me a Constitution saving throw plus your or just give it roll a d20. That works. I can do that. So 9. It's a 9 on the dice plus your aura is +4. Oh, you gotta save those 20s. Save them.
Gosh darn it.
9 plus 4 is 13. Plus Draconis is on, which is +1. 14. That's a fail. Cool. He's gonna take. $35 poison damage.
How much HP does he even have?
20.
Damn.
So sure, you are no longer on a horse.
Oh my gosh. He cannot die.
Cool. That is that. That is that. That was my attack, and that was that. Suji. Oh, at the end of the turn. Sorry. Discard. There. Oh, not the... Yep. This card. There. These cards are going to turn around because they're going to be helpful,
Yeah.
Nice.
or at least try to be.
Yeah. Their best effort.
Yeah. All right, cool. Now, Suji.
Well, first off, the bear is gonna get revenge for his dead wife.
I also choose this bear's dead wife.
24. No. Unless 12 hits, because it's big as fuck.
No. No, it does not.
Okay. 24 should hit, hopefully.
Right,
Really
24,
will.
24 hits.
Or 11 again.
Damage. Got it. Got it.
Alright, then I guess Suji's busting out the ice storm again. Gotta make a dex save.
Dex save for the worm. Come on. Where'd my thing go? Oh, it's over there. Dex save, you say? That is an 11.
So that is a fail. Holding.
So that's the 18. That is first.
5 and 18.
Okay, so 23. Cool.
And it gets knocked prone. And there's also difficult terrain in 20-foot radius.
Cool.
You just ice storm the worm.
Wait, it's not knocked prone. That's fucking title.
Oh.
It's just difficult terrain.
Yes. And then staying there, moving the cart, continuing the cart a different direction on its turn, or what do you want to do?
I guess make a little distance from the worm.
Okay. So
Like,
stop the circling, but keep going. You going further north or backtracking?
kind of getting a little more towards the other carts, but not quite close to them. So maybe like kind of up here-ish.
Okay. Easy enough. And your turn?
Yep, that'll be it.
Cool. Robbie.
So the carts are stopped, right?
Yes. Well, no,
Cool.
they are still moving, technically.
Oh, Nikolai didn't get a turn to. Oh, because he's stopping it, but it takes a moment. So.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna lean out of the back again, then, and this time we're gonna try fairy fire on this thing. So deck save.
That's 5.
Cool beans. So it will fail. Everybody gets advantage on attacks against it. And that's my turn. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sending Tinkers out to. Actually, no, everybody's already got advantage. I'm going to keep Tinkers back for now.
Cool.
That's it.
Clear.
Yes, sir. Okay. Yeah, I'm try to attack it. Well, let me set this to normal. Oh wait, no, we have advantage on attacks, right?
Correct.
Okay, cool.
It has been glitter bombed. It is a glittery worm. 25 definitely hits. It's 11 points of damage. Nice. Anything on that? Or
I'm gonna do ice damage, and then yeah, I'm gonna try to stun it.
all right. Stunning strike. That is a 23.
Yeah, that passes.
The giant worm is built tough. Hey, that's your first attack.
Yep. Yeah, I'm attacking again. Put it down.
German definitely hits. For another 12. Cool.
Right, and we're gonna do Fury of Blows.
The hits keep coming. Another 13.
And once more.
18 just hits.
Okay. That I thought I was gonna miss with that one.
You have found the threshold.
Oh dear.
As this second worm pops out of the ground, larger than the one before, eats the bear on its way up, comes down, strikes into Draconis with its tail. You watch as Draconis like pulses with this like poison its system as it starts to dissipate, and Saishori, you fall to the ground next to it. Glitter bomb. It starts sparkling. Valir, you come in, you see it, you crack it once, twice, three, four times. You watch as the ice and shards start to coalesce around its body, but it is just much larger and thicker than the one previously. You watch as it shrugs off the ice and is unable to be contained, though still hurt a lot. That is your 4 attacks. Are you staying there, or would you like to move? I guess technically you would have to have moved at least 5 feet up into the melee with it. Other than that,
Yeah. I guess I just yell out, "Are we fighting or are we running?"
Everyone already turned around.
He ate my bear.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, I'll stay put there.
cool. 7.
We're gonna swipe at him. 27 for
Are
18.
definitely 27 definitely hits.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. Roll your attacks. The AC is 18. You have figured out the AC now.
Okay.
Nice. I'm gonna grab a drink. I'll be right back.
Misses.
God damn it, 7. You're not supposed to miss.
Yeah, but I can say that is my other thing, because whenever claw hits, I get to make attack again. And I still have a second attack. Doesn't work, we're punching. And we're punching.
Beat him up. Beat him up.
Yeah. My claws only work with the first attack for the extra hit. $18, 12, 30, 46 damage? Grab more water.
What do you guys think? We're killing it for real? We're killing it?
Think so. Just dying.
They could try to banish it. We just fucking run, but
Eh,
This
Uh,
thing's probably pretty fast based on what we've seen.
probably.
At least underground.
All right.
I did math. 46 total damage?
Nice. Cool.
Devin's just so happy he gets to hit something and he can feel it now.
And your turn there, 7?
Yeah, I'm not moving.
All right. Say Shori.
So did I fall?
A
Am I
small
standing?
distance. I would say yes. It's a short enough distance that.
Oh. I keep forgetting about Action Surge.
Okay, I'm going to
And you're-
cast Searing Smite first
Alright.
level.
Cool.
Let's see. Oh, come on. Damn it. I cannot reach it from here.
Reach what?
Sorry?
Reach what?
You're in melee with the worm. Oh, your roll 20 definitely did not update. It is in melee with you. It's over here.
What?
It's right by you.
Oh.
Yeah,
Let me try
you're
refreshing.
Right above you.
because you're not on Draconis.
You're
It's just your
yeah,
token.
you're right here.
Yeah, I moved my token. I just refreshed. Let's see what happens. It was somewhere completely different for me.
No worries, it happens.
Oh, yep. Okay, yep, I see it now. So I can go back here. Ravi, you said we have advantage on attacks?
Advantage on all attacks. Yep.
Unfortunate. That is your first attack.
Okay, let's see. 1d6. That's for searing. And then I'll do my regular smite.
Well, that missed. That is a 14.
Oh, you said a miss? Damn.
Yep.
AC's 18. There you go.
That's better. I'll use that 5 for your reroll on your damage because you rolled a 1. So that's a 14 on your sword plus 21 for Divine Smite.
Oh.
35 plus Searing Smite is another d6, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Throw one more d6 on there.
think it ignites.
Well, part of it.
You're bonting with a sword, and the whole thing just goes up in flames. Nah, just the scale.
Cool.
Is the end for me.
You're done there, Short?
Sorry?
You're done there, or now your turn?
Yeah, I think that was my regular smite and my searing.
Okay. Yep. So you go over in its glittery state, go over and slash into it. The first time you kind of catch off of its thick hide. The second time you saw kind of where that glitter is forcing you to. You catch the underbelly. You watch as another burst of divine energy, and then as it bursts with the radiant energy, you then see it starts to ignite in flame as it's over its, slightly less scaly underside, and is currently glittered and on fire. Penta.
We're going through Zoth again. 3rd level, inflict wounds. Don't fuck it up, cat. 21.
He got there.
And then 2 more d10. Another 12, and then Channel Divinity, plus 19.
That hurt a lot.
Yes.
At the end of your turn.
Nah, we're fucking this worm up, dude. I'm blowing a bracer charge. Actually, wait, shit, I can't do it twice because he already used his reaction to cast. I didn't think this far ahead. Fuck. Casting spiritual weapon is an action. Yeah, I'm just gonna call it there. Big cat swipe.
Further north. Top the round, you watch it as the carts all start to kind of circle and conjoin around. You watch from the front of Sunny's carts, magic missiles start to shoot off and crash into the side of the worm. As they have joined the fray. Top of the round, it is their turn. I'm gonna bite 7.
That's rude, but I understand.
That is a 22 to hit.
22 does hit.
Each 20 points of piercing damage reduced to 10.
Okay.
And I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Do I get advantage with danger sense?
I would say this is the most dangerous situation Seven has ever felt. So yes.
22.
to certainly do it as you are able, as it kind of like turns around and chomps into you. You watch as it tries to like flick its neck to swallow you back, and you're able to kind of just hold your ground and pick yourself off its teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't like that. No, it's gonna then turn around and gonna go after Saishori with the tail. Yeah. That is a 26 to hit. Saishori, that's 18 points of piercing damage.
Weesh.
I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oops.
They'll take 47 points of poison damage.
Jesus.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
What, 47?
On top of the 18?
Correct.
You said 47.
That is
Yeah.
correct.
I'm down.
Oh, shit.
Your sacrifice is worth it for my spiritual bear.
I can't even rebuke, can I?
Not off that, you'd be unconscious.
Just bury me
Alright.
next to Draconis.
Well, funny thing is, Draconis doesn't leave a body. He kind of just disapparates. He's a spirit. Suji. As I just accidentally skipped you. There we go. Top round.
Bear continues his revenge. So we have advantage on attack.
Yeah.
You do.
What caused that?
Very fire.
Very fine.
Wow.
So
21. That would hit for D8. 5. 2. Oh,
Right?
be the 18. God, I'm getting all these ones out of the way.
18 definitely just hits. Yeah.
2d6 for 13.
Nice.
And I will hit him with a tidal wave.
Go for it.
40. Dex saving throw.
That is a 15, which I believe saves.
Saves. So half of 19.
9. It's not knocked prone. Thank God. Mainly because I don't want to explain how a worm goes prone. So that he's just on his
It's just limp.
Cool.
It's rolling it
Right.
over itself like a hot
Bear.
dog at 7-Eleven.
oh
End of your turn there, Suji.
That'll be it.
Cool. Robbie.
All right. Well, now that I've got advantage, yeah, I'm going for another firebolt.
Go for it.
Oh wait, shoot. Anyone gonna move before Zaishori? At this point, the carts are stopped.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. Your card is definitely.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna hop off. First level spell, the healing word. Zaishori, wake up. D4 plus for 7 healing. And then I will firebolt the creature. with advantage. That will hit for 15 fire.
Ravi, please finish off my giant worm with your firebolt.
Hey.
Oh, all right. So, yeah, we're hopefully, I want to say hit it right as it's opening that mouth. So shot inside the worm, cooked from the inside.
Ravi, as you jump off the back of the cart, almost simultaneously as you're casting this healing magic off to Zaishori, you're basically telling her to get up while you shoot off a bolt of fire that catches it right in the roof of its mouth. You see just the sad picture of a barely hanging on to life bear just crawling, trying to crawl out as it's just as your tiny fireball hits something and you watch as it kind of blows up from the inside and crashes to the ground. Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
That's a dead word.
We did it.
We're really good at killing worms, guys.
Holy shit!
Who's yelling? I can't tell who's yelling with that voice.
It's Sunny.
Okay.
Of course.
Well, goddamn. Y'all alright?
That sure seems a bit rough, but I think we're mostly okay.
Where's her horse?
Oh wait, did
Oh yeah,
Draconis go down?
Draconis.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Oh
Draconis got
no.
poofed.
Is he
Oh.
pooped?
He got hit with 37 poison damage. He did not have 37 life points.
Is there no body for me to heal?
Unfortunately, he poofed.
Oh,
Okay,
Draconis.
I'm going to just shout for him in my mind. Telepathically.
Sure, as you frantically reach out for Draconis, unfortunately, you don't feel him in this.
Try summoning your horse again, maybe?
Oh yeah, there's a thought.
I sure will try. But outside the game, I don't have Find Steed prepared.
Oh. Oh.
I see.
Sure, as you frantically try to do as you might to reach Draconis, to contact him, to bring him back. Unfortunately, in this moment, you do not sense him or feel a way to get him back.
Whoosh.
So
Kind
sorry,
of
Vishuri.
in the dirt, pulling things together. Brial comes over. It's like, "Oh, is everything okay? What can I? Um, Saishori, is everything all right?
No!
Have faith, Saishori. I'm sure, once you right yourself tomorrow, you'll be able to bring him back.
The Shuri has no words.
Brielle put a hand on your back and just kind of like try to reassure you. It's like, oh, it's going to be okay. Well, I mean, lucky for all of us that um, well, you're not the only one who's ever lost a guide, and I think it's at least in good fortune that we are together, because then you still have a way of finding your way. You've all done very much for us, so it's the least we can do to help you on your journey. And honestly, with how ornery the monsters seem to be in this area this time around, I think having all the help we can get is beneficial for both of us.
While that's happening, I'm gonna turn to Bash and be like, "Can your boss swallow that worm?"
Maybe.
Not what I expected.
I've never seen him do it before.
We've killed Behirs. They weren't too troublesome. That worm's kind of scary though.
Yeah, no, that's they are scary things out here in this desert.
Do you... Oh wait, did he say what those things were called or no?
That's purple worm.
That
Look,
sounds
a lot of
sounds
things
about right.
a lot of things out here are named by the natives. And like I said, we're not really book learning folk, so giant purple worm, yeah, that's the name. You know.
Purple worm.
I'm gonna get close to it and just start kicking it. But now that I'm this close up, can I tell if it's like a monstrosity or anything?
It would be considered, yes.
I'm just gonna kick it a couple times.
I will join her. I'm gonna punch it a couple times. Solidarity.
It's dead already.
I can't believe it. That thing hit so hard. I don't know if I've ever seen Zaishori take a shot like that.
Did its tail have a stinger or something?
It appeared so. And by appeared so, I mean the giant puncture wound on Saishori's shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
I speak a little louder than normal. Sonny, do you know anything about this worm?
Well, they're big, they're purple, they're very poisonous, and if you are crazy enough to, or I mean, skilled enough to get any of the poison off of the tail, you can make a good amount of coin off that, or murder somebody. I don't know.
I'm heading towards the tail.
Seven, aren't you immune to poison or something?
I am resistant to poison. That will help.
I'd be very, very careful. Like extremely. Like,
Oh boy.
You want to do it, Sonny?
fuck no. There's a lot of shit I fuck around with. Let's put it this way: the thing is designed to, inject a certain amount of poison into you, like when it kills, trying to kill you or trying to like eat you and shit. Full on, unfiltered exposure to that is, death. It's a lot of death.
Ah. Right, so maybe we can be a bit more cautious than we were when dealing with the electric sacks.
Is the poison visible?
I mean, not outside of the worm's body.
Can we milk the poison out of a dead one, Sonny?
You could certainly try. Again, I don't fuck around with purple worms.
Hmm.
Mostly because the stinger is probably the size of me, if not bigger.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna start by having my bear like claw at its like tail where all the venom is.
Calling PETA.
Till it becomes like yeah. As I do this with my bear and I'm fucking sending my other one on a suicide mission. Until the like poison kind of starts seeping out.
All right, I'm gonna ask the question: who is attempting to help in the poison retrieval, and who is doing anything else?
7.
I feel it would be grossly irresponsible if I'm not at least attempting to offer expertise.
I'll hold a lesser restoration through Zoth, I guess, on 7. Just in case he does fuck up, even if he is resistant.
7 remembers the last time taking apart something, he got blown up. He is hesitant to do this again.
I'm gonna help. I'm emotional and reckless, and already been poisoned.
Zaishori, maybe just hang back on this one. Let me. If everyone's determined to extract this, then let's do the best job we can, shall we?
I don't say a word. I just start kicking the thing again.
Oh.
Well,
Everybody's coming over.
Would I know what sort of a check this is? Like, I'm trying to say, like, if I wanted to blow an enhance ability or something like that on this.
I mean, depending on how you go about it, it could be a medicine check, it could be a survival check, it could be a dexterity check. It depends on who's doing what to help with this. This is going. I'll extracting purple worm poison is a very dangerous, delicate task that is going to require multiple steps. It is doable. This is not just a one and done. We roll a dice type of.
Gotcha. Multiple
This is
skill
a
checks.
skill checks. This is
Multiple
a process to make sure people don't take a shit ton of damage to the face.
I googled what I wanted to do and it doesn't work, so I'm out.
Yeah, what if we had the bear suck it all out of the stinger, and then we just train the bear?
No, the bear's gotta disappear in time anyway.
Leaving all the poison behind. Beautiful.
I have a lesser restoration prepared.
don't think we need this poison.
Yes, I'm inclined to agree. I think we've already gotten plenty of venom already on this trip. The Commandant venom, right? DM.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yes, we've got multiple vials of the Commandant venom, and while I'm sure this will be valuable, do we really want to spend the time and risk? None of us are experts in this sort of thing.
No.
I mean, if Sonny's scared to do it, I don't want to fucking do it.
Agreed. Sunny was able to get, one of those lightning sacks out with no problem. So if he's staying away from this, maybe we should follow his lead.
All right.
I will magically help whoever attempts, but I do not encourage this
Yeah,
whatsoever.
I'm only readying the spell if we actually attempt this. I don't want to waste a slot. Fuck you. Fuck you and the poison. Actually, yeah, you know what? Fuck this. You guys want to die? You die. I'm leaving. I'm going back to the cart. I'm a prisoner to watch.
I'm fine ignoring the poison.
Sounds like we're coming around then. I'm going to start slowly making my way back to the cart, so someone stop me if anyone does anything crazy.
I guess I have to get on the cart.
Yeah. So we are not taking the poison today. Good.
Not. And what do we say to the god of death? Not today.
Not today.
You all start to gather yourselves and head back to your carts to continue on your way. Valir,
Yes.
as you're moving, through the sand and past, these giant craters left by these worms and where the bodies are kind of just sprued out on the sand here. You notice just kind of in the dirt around like one of the where like that first smaller worm appeared. There's like a tiny, almost like hempen pouch on the ground.
I carefully, but I grabbed the pouch. And if it's all safe and sound, I am going to see what's up with that. What's in there?
Give me a nature or medicine check, your choice.
Nature. You said nature or medicine?
Yep.
Ooh.
Layers, you pick up this like tiny, again, not very large, small, hand-sized pouch off the ground. It is full of something, and as you kind of lift the flap on it, to anybody who isn't trained or isn't looking for it, it appears like you see bits of. At first, it looks like roots and vine almost, but as you kind of look in deeper, it starts to resemble. It's a little. It's wet in places, kind of a weird mix of like a goo and some sort of. It's like herbs of some kind. And as you kind of investigate it a little bit deeper, you get a distinct but not recognizable odor from it. Like it's very strong and pungent, but not something you've smelled before.
As I'm done investigating it on my own, uh, uh yeah, I showed the rest of the group in case they can, I guess, have better sense of what it is.
7 doesn't smell anything.
Wait, what did it smell like? Sorry.
It's like
It's yeah. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say it's like smells like kind of herby, something distinct, but nothing that I smelled like before.
Do I detect it? Does Tinkers detect it? He's gonna get advantage on. Tinkers, can you give it a whiff? I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, of course. And it's like any other scientist knows, I'm gonna put my nose right in it and just.
Naturally,
Tinkers explodes.
that is a 21 for perception for Tinkers.
Fuck, that's rancid. Ugh. Oh god, that's overpowering. Jesus.
Anything? Let me take over your senses for a moment. Maybe I'll recognize it, and I will do so. Do I recognize the odor?
Again, it's strong. It's a strong odor, but nothing that you've ever encountered before.
Okay. I'll snap back to myself. No idea what that is. Very strong. Not necessarily pleasant, but no idea.
My first thought is it's worm bait. Show it to Bastion.
Show it to Sonny.
Show it to somebody.
I showed it to y'all.
I can't
So-
smell.
He did in fact show it to us.
But yeah, I'll show Bastion and Sunny if nobody in the group can distinguish what it is.
Do a nature check.
Sure. Unsure.
Mm,
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, you take a second. You show it to. You show it to Sunny. He's like, shit, whatever it is smells kind of dank, but nothing I've ever smelled before, and I've smelled a lot of shit.
My idea is the entire group walks up to Bastion's like, "What is this?"
I'm sorry. What's what? What's what? What are we looking
Look.
at?
Better show him the bag.
And I show him the bag.
You. I'm gonna get out of this alive. You should get rid of that. You don't want that.
So you know what it is.
That's a bait bag.
Mm.
Do it.
Yep.
Fucking do it.
He called it.
Those are actually worth a pretty penny. 'Cause you need parts of the creature to make them work.
Well, scents don't permeate bag of holding, right? Ravi?
No, they don't. So. Oh, right. Yeah, right. I guess that would be the safest option in our current circumstance. How big is this thing? Can it fit into the bag?
Oh yeah, it's
Okay.
literally meant
Yeah.
to be small.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have a problem tossing them. I don't have a problem tossing in the bag of holding.
So, bigger question, guys: was this pouch on our cart, or was just coincidentally just on the ground?
You believe in coincidence? With all the shit we've seen out here so far?
But where exactly did you find it?
I found it where we first fought the first worm. It was just honey, just there.
You think it was on our cart? It could have just simply been a trap laid for us. Remember, one of those men escaped,
Right.
got back to the rest of the horn hunters. But I guess if that were the case, we'd probably be getting attacked right now. So maybe not.
True. Well,
Maybe
well,
he had the
we'll
bait bag and the worm ate him on his way out.
also a possibility.
Thought.
Well, it's just another thing to keep our eye on, just in case.
Maybe we should keep a closer eye on some of the others.
That there might be a traitor among them.
Maybe.
Could be.
I mean, somebody had to have tipped off the horn hunters. Oh,
I can never be too cautious with people, especially people in the ways. Seems everybody has an agenda here. But if you guys are done packing things up, I think we should probably go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can. That's before more of them show up.
For the record, Ravi, you can put one purple worm bait pouch into your bag of holding.
Okay.
Nice.
I will do so. Who knows? Could be useful.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that will never come back to bite me in the ass.
No, of course not.
DMs looks off into the distance.
I already have an idea.
You can finish gathering your things. You wrap up this little bait pouch into your bag of holding. You reboard your carts and continue on your way.
Okay. Survived another day.
No graboids can get us.
Not yet. Not yet.
We show best and we ain't no bitch.
You continue on for another few hours. Nothing major. You don't see, nothing like the purple worm or the bahirs or horn hunter ambushes. There's the occasional, smaller monstrosity or creature that pops up that either pays you no mind, or the ones that do, your party's easily able to deal with and vanquish at this point. It's smaller creatures that just think they're tough and then quickly realize you are not the party to fuck around with. Your next few hours go relatively uneventful until you can start to see, even through the darkened sky, the sun is starting to set, and Brial kind of motions for all of you to find a safe point while the sun is while there's still some light to gather to make camp for the evening.
Mm-hmm.
You see, she has camp is being set up, the fire is being lit, and bundles of wood that they've had gathered are used to make a campfire. You can see Brial has like a makeshift table kind of set up, and she, again, unlike Grant, who kept a lot of things very close to the chest, Brial shows the fact that a little bit more that she is not prepared to be the leader. She has the map spread out in the open and is just kind of looking to see whatever checkpoints that she can find. Um, but yeah, the camp is set up for the evening. You are all welcome to converse with anybody, or if there's anything you want to do before evening's rest. You do see, like I said, food is being prepared. Sunny is, sitting by the fire. You see the, other tiefling and elven gentlemen that are accompanying this caravan are out and about, keeping carried to the horses, making any repairs to the carts, and then, like I said, probably about 15 or 20 feet off of like the main center fire, you see Brial is kind of like working with the map and just kind of taking stock of where you guys are.
I want to pray to Rubark. I will press the. I want to know if the disc was made specifically to stop me.
Sure. Give me a religion check.
10.
Cool. Good to know.
Yeah.
What's everybody else doing?
I'm gonna do my per usual, try to stick my crossroads in the ground and see if I feel any sort of craziness happening, I guess.
Noted. What's everybody else doing?
I want to try and find the tieflings that we haven't met yet.
Okay. Vinteth, Ravi, and Suji.
I'll
Your
t- I'll
plate
t-
for this evening.
I'll just take a. Actually, yeah, I got one more request for Sunny if I can find him.
Guess I'm just kind of hanging out and gives Aishoria a cast of Spirit Guardians in a ring.
Thank you.
Anything specific, Suji?
I don't think so. I think I'm mostly just chilling for the night.
Okay. So I'd say Valir, give me a wisdom check.
All right. Man.
So it's funny, Valir, for you. This is certainly the farthest east you've been of in Zelenkov. You've felt, the faint lines of, Leatic energy and things that are kind of spidering and pulsing. it strikes you maybe as odd, but also you could just chalk it up to the geography. Um, it's not that it's fainter, but it's definitely spread further wide. Like this part, wherever you are, the closest ley line to you right now that you can feel theoretically might be hundreds of feet away. And that's different for you. You're used to a much more either, close clustered, like I could get to a ley line pretty quickly. Like this is probably the furthest out you've been that you can you still feel it because that's naturally what you're able to sense. And you still feel because that energy has to kind of permeate the air and the land a little bit. But the actual well where that ley line is situated is probably pretty far away.
Gotcha. Cool.
Vinteth,
Yes.
as you and Suji are kind of sitting about, just taking in stock from the day, keeping an eye on your not prisoner. I think eventually you are approached as the early evening goes by a couple of the elven gentlemen, the one that you brought back, and the few others that were are part of this caravan. I'm sorry, father, brother, I'm not sure the terminology that you actually go by.
Whatever makes you comfortable.
Many of us, how to put this, we haven't had a chance to appropriately thank you for everything you did for us and for me specifically. I can't say I was ever a holy person or a churchgoer, but well, I can't help to have felt the touch of the mother. Um, in the moments you brought me back. She brought me back. You brought me back. You both brought me back. Yes.
It is confusing, isn't it?
But I would love to. We would love to know more, hear more.
You're more than
Yes.
welcome to.
I don't know if you do. Were you a sermon, a preaching practitioner of the mother, or are you more of a performing miracles? Which case, miracles are obviously fantastic, and the only reason I'm standing here.
Oh, my child, you have much to learn.
Explain resurrection to a layman.
The mother brought you back, yes, through me. Come. We'll have a prayer session. I'll pull out the book. I'll get the wine, some candles. We'll all sit down. We'll pray. We can have a nice long chat about the mother.
Vinteth, as you gather out these couple of elven gentlemen. Ravi.
Yep.
You see, Sunny is half into a plate, even deeper into a cup of wine, sitting by the fire. If you would wish to approach him.
Hey, Sonny, do you have a moment? There was one more thing I was hoping while we had some time on our journey to spare.
Yeah, you pay well.
I try my best. I'm eager to learn. But Sonny, when it came down to that device that was attached to Seven, I feel a bit ashamed to admit that while I've been so, focused in on the nature of magic and spellcraft and all of this, admittedly, the nature of dispelling magic is something I've neglected, and I realize it's a deficiency in my magic that I'd like to correct.
Are you saying at them fancy wizard schools they never taught you how to dispel magic?
Well, to be fair, I did leave the fancy wizard schools probably, earlier than I should have. So, whose fault is it
Lesson
really?
1! Whack!
Oh! So
if you can't
cruel!
if you can't get rid of magic you made, what's the good of magic?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
God damn, I'm gonna beat this magic into you so goddamn good. I assume you're asking him to teach you to spell magic.
Correct. Yeah,
Okay.
it's kind of a missing part there on my old list.
That is certainly one he has and is willing to teach you because, as he says,
Gonna beat it in you.
Hmm. Yeah, I believe him.
it's the only way to teach somebody magic. Pain. Cool. So he sits down with you for the requisite, half the requisite time to beat dispel magic into you.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Taishori.
Yee.
How are you approaching your endeavor? I guess I shall ask.
I want to find the two tieflings that we haven't met yet, and I just want to kind of like introduce myself. Like, sorry for not introducing myself earlier. Um, I'm still a little, I guess you could say, nervous around other tieflings because I've honestly, never been around so many before. And until about, how long has it been in our campaign? Like in game?
In game, couple months.
And up until a couple months ago, I have never seen another tiefling before. I just wanted to get to know you guys a little bit and see what you know.
So are you just approaching the cart you saw them come out of? Like, how are you approaching them? I guess is the question. Are you going directly to their cart? Are you asking, somebody else to introduce? Because you've not seen them in person yet, other than that brief moment that they had to come out of their cart for the transport over the mountain, essentially.
Oh, you know what? I guess I can ask Brielle to introduce us.
So you approach Brielle. Yeah, as you come over to you can see she's kind of like looking at a map and looking frantically at like notes and paperwork that she's clearly just gotten from whatever Grant had on him. Oh, Zajori, hello, hi, yes. So sorry for this. How can I help you? Hi.
Hey, I wanted to ask you to introduce me to the two other tieflings. Um, but can you give me like some background for them before I go in?
Yes, of course. They are obviously very private. Um, um, you have Beth. Beth is the um, mother, I suppose. She is the little bit older female tiefling. Her son, Lyle. I don't know much about them. I know they came here from, I believe they said the track. Um, they had spent some time, you know, gathering money and coin to get out of the trag and make their way here. But I guess when Beth was, I hate the term, tapped when she was approached by, you know, her calling to come back, she wasn't in a position to return. Um, and at some point, she had a child, and I guess now before, as far as I know, Lyle hasn't been officially called, but I guess they had the coin, and she was willing to make the travel, and um, she decided to head this way, and she found us, and we were willing to obviously help her and her son make it to safe rail.
So is this her first time actually making the trip, or is this her return?
As far as I know, it's her first time.
And she has no guide?
I asked. She does not. She didn't seem to offer that she had one. It's not the first time I've seen somebody come here without a guide, even though it was their first time. I don't know if there's a. God, I hope there's not like a time limit on it, but she said it's been some time since she had the urge to and the contact to come here. So I don't. Maybe she. I don't know if it has something to do with having it. And you see, she starts going off on like a tangent of just like she wasn't really thinking that hard about it. Like, do you lose the option if you have a child? Like, she starts just going off on like a random spew of words of like, why doesn't she have a guide type thing.
Mm.
Like I said, I wish I had, I had enough conversations with her to the fact that, she approached us because obviously, we offer safe passage and she trusted. She's, I suppose, not correctly, but justifiably untrusting of humans and other non-tiefling um, people. So she mostly talked to me. I did a lot of her intake and preparing her for travel here. Um, but I will be honest, I did not probably take as much personal detail as I probably should have. Grant was always better at that. Grant was always he was such a people person. You see, she starts to tear up a little bit, but catches herself knowing that she needs to be the strong one right now. But yes, introductions. I can handle introductions. I'm sure they'll be plenty happy to converse with more of their own kind.
Um, you know what? Maybe we should. Maybe yeah. We should. I think we should take a beat for a second.
Okay. Um.
I can see there's a lot on your mind right now.
Oh, there's been a lot on my mind for several days now, but I appreciate it. Yeah. Whenever we have a couple, like I said, another day or two, at least 2 days of travel before we get to what is. And she kind of like looks at the map again, and she's like, "What should be the border of Zephyral?" Yes.
The what?
The border, like
Oh,
the beginnings. The She kind of like points at the map. It's like, Grant has these diagrams of like where, and she sees like she's looking up at the stars. She has a compass in one hand. She's like, part of the deal we made was we can't chart exactly on a map where Zephyr is, because in case of bandits or things of that nature, we can't give out the location. Um, so we have markers, we have estimates, we have things. We traveled a certain distance in hours and days from the mouth of Hell Valley, which is why we usually sleep there overnight so we can get a fresh start in the morning. Um, so as we get closer, if you get to a certain distance, they have, I guess you'd call them welcoming parties.
Hmm.
Those that come out to greet you and bring you the rest of the way, so that way it's not completely. How did Grant used to put it? Finding a needle in the desert.
Yes.
Yeah. So we know roughly where the border is, and then we usually get to that point, and then we usually connect with some of the search parties, and then we send those on their way, and me and Grant restock our supplies as we agreed, then head back.
Do you need help deciphering any of his notes?
I I certainly am not going to be the one to deny help. Now, like I said, I have a rough idea of what he was pointing out here, and as much as I'm not going to lie to you, when you had your guide, and I knew we were roughly heading in the right direction, it gave me a little bit of hope that we were still going in the right direction. So I'm gonna be making sure we head in at least the last direction you gave us. My God, I'm so sorry. That's so insensitive. I did not mean to bring up the fact that he's no longer with us. I know you had a stronger connection than I've seen most have with their guide.
I've had him since childhood.
Really?
Yeah. I've heard it's unusual for a child to be tapped. But it's what happened,
Most
and he stayed
civilizations,
with
yes.
me.
It's certainly, I mean, certainly something I haven't heard of, but I suppose the definition of coming to age in any individual is certainly different. Um, so even
And
more so, I'm so sorry for your loss.
it's okay. I'm sorry for your loss.
Well, even more of a reason for us to continue forward, right? Get to
I'm
where
sure you'll need a
yeah,
hug.
you see she kind of like looks around to make sure nobody else was looking. It's like I wouldn't. Yes, give her a hug. Right. To Grant and Draconis,
The Grant and Draconis.
we will make sure, for their sake, everybody here makes it to Zephyr.
Yeah. Also, I think one of my comrades, I think he might have some cartography skills. I can check in with him if you want him to kind of look over things.
I certainly wouldn't mind somebody with an extra pair of eyes that's familiar with cartography. Um, like I said, I'm going more off of the fact that I've done the trip before and seeing things that are mostly familiar. I know that sounds crazy in a desert full of sand and tree, but when you've done it enough, you can pick out small markers. Um, but of course, yes, if any, we're in this together now, so any help is greatly appreciated.
Uh, Brad, did I make that up, or did Ravi have like some cartography skills at some point?
Um,
He knows where stealth is.
I sure do. You know me. I I I mean, maybe at some point, like again, just like general military stuff. I'm not sure if I've mentioned anything specific related to cartography. But you know,
Sex, he's the
can always
most
try.
intelligent. Take it till you make it, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Just make her feel better.
Yeah.
But yes, I'll keep looking at this. I'll make sure we're set for the morning. If you ever, again, a lot going on, but if you want, either before we get to Zephyr or as we're departing, if you want me to introduce you to Beth and Lyle, I have no problem with that. Um,
Thank you. Definitely before.
of course.
We still have a couple days travel, correct?
At least two, as long as the weather holds up and we have no other setbacks with the horses and carts. We lost one already, but that was mostly supplies, which we were able to this far into the journey able to split between the other carts. So nothing that greatly hampered us. So we should be still on track. Probably the next 2 days or so, maybe three if we run into any other setback. But feeling confident, feeling good. Feel we are we're on our way.
That we are. Do you want to circle back in the morning on that introduction?
Sure, of course. Can always circle up and introduce you about. I know, very different, very different styles. Norman and Tefet are much more of the people. Um, Probably something to do with being raised here in well, not here, but they raised in you know Falthea. I don't know why elves are so more open for the most part, but well, she kind of gestures to you. You grew up in Vertrag. I'm sure anything Beth and Lyle have to say is not well, not that far off from your personal experience.
Definitely not. It was very isolating. I'm just happy to move on to better pastures, as they say.
Hmm.
Although that anger kind of acts as like a seed sometimes, just sitting in there.
I think it's okay to be angry. I suppose anger is part of what I do, so I get it. I've heard so many people's story that I wonder why our people haven't been more aggressive, more outgoing with their, not so much recruitment, but finding of our siblings, our people. And maybe that's why I do what I do, and I'm okay with not being allowed ever truly home.
You should take a lot of pride in that. And I agree. I think we should all be a little bit more aggressive in how we approach the gap between us and all the other races.
Like she raises whatever glass she has on her. It's like, to being just a bit more aggressive.
To being just a little more aggressive.
Just cheers you and take a swig from her goblet of whatever wine she's been drinking.
If you're ready to talk to me, I'm here.
I appreciate it. Likewise.
That sure is in her head, like, yeah, I'm more aggressive.
So sure, as you walk away from your interaction with Brial and join the rest of the party, as you come back towards the camp, you do see sitting around the fire Ravi getting beat down by an old gnomish man teaching him spells. You see Valir is kind of off in the distance, just quietly meditating to himself. You see Vinteth holding prayer with a couple other the inhabitants of this camp. I think if you push around the fire, you do see Tefet and Norman just kind of sitting there having a meal. They gesture to you that you're always welcome to join, but no pressure. But as the evening comes to a close and you all finish up your various activities, you come together, prepare yourselves for bed, your camp for bed. As you, Ravi, if you choose to set any alarms or any camp security for yourself after you finish your spell learning, you find yourself in each other with each other, 7 of you plus your familiars plus your prisoners with you or slightly away from you if you want. Is there anything you wish to do as a group as you come together before bed, or you may bed down for the evening?
I got nothing. I'm all yapped out from talking to my new believers.
Yeah. 7's good. I'm just getting ready for bed.
You're prepared to bed down for the evening. That's where we're on tonight's session.
Hey. Hey.